guys, it's Jessie. Thanks so much for watching. Today what I have to show you is how this beautiful Zuhnë stainless steel apron front double farmhouse sink has contributed so much to our kitchen renovation. Our home was built in 1979 and it was long overdue for a renovation, a big overhaul. So we decided to go ahead and go with this brand, Zuhnë, not just for the sink, but we also incorporated the gooseneck faucet as well as the soap dispenser for the overall look, to have such a cohesive look to our kitchen. We swapped out everything for stainless steel, and we are so excited and pleased with the quality of Zuhnë and their product line. So what I wanted to do today is focus on this piece and show you some before and afters to show you how it contributed to such a beautiful final look. And then also maybe that'll give you some inspiration as to how you maybe can incorporate a Zuhnë product into your kitchen renovation, whether it's a reno, a new construction, or you're just changing things out and want a fresh look. So be sure to stick around. We'll talk about the pros and cons to the sink, to the Zuhnë brand. I'll tell you there are a lot more pros than there are cons. I had to dig for some cons to share with you. And then I'm also going to talk to you about installation. Was it hard? What do we have to do to incorporate a farmhouse sink, such a deep farmhouse sink? And then we'll also talk about the maintenance and care of the item itself, the sink itself, as well as the faucet. A lot of people tend to shy away or get scared to incorporate stainless steel products into their kitchen, mainly because they don't want the fingerprint look, or they don't want the have to maintain it. But it's so much more simple than what you may think. So I'll show you some tips and tricks as to how to keep this beauty looking beautiful at all times. So be sure to stick around.
I'm not the reason you're looking for redemption. You cut some strings and everything will fade away.
Alright, so this particular model is called the Turn 33 because it is 33 inches wide in measurement, okay, and 10 inches deep by 21. So that is your depth. What's really special about this is that Zuhnë only uses the best stainless steel. They use industrial grade stainless steel. It's 25% thicker and heavier than comparable products that you would find on the market. This particular material is scratch resistant, and it's got a satin finish that's guaranteed not to corrode. They provide a lifetime warranty on that. So you can see here just how beautiful that finish is. It is also made of 16 gauge T304 stainless steel, and they're guaranteed not to rust or ever lose its sheen. Also, the maintenance that I will show you later on will also help with maintaining it beautiful. Although Zuhnë puts such great quality into their products that you can be guaranteed you will not have any issues with this sink. So let me tell you a little bit about the faucet. This particular model is called the Serio, and it is made out of food grade T304 stainless steel, just as the sink was. It too is rust proof, scratch resistant, and comes with a lifetime warranty. What I love about this sink is that it also helps with preserving water. It's certified to the water efficiency standards. It has two settings, so I'm going to turn it on here. That is one setting. The flow is just very consistent and very nice. And then you have your spray setting, and that's your spray setting. It easily comes up, or comes off rather, with your gooseneck movement, so you can rinse your sink. The high walls and the depth of the sink assist in the splashes being maintained inside of your sink. And just by turning it off, it'll reset to your solid stream. Very smooth movement of the handle. This is at its max. You'll see many faucets on the market in your local home improvement stores marketed as being steel. But what you don't know is that though the exterior is steel, the inside is made and constructed of brass. Though brass may pass lead control regulations, it's not lead free, and it will over time leak lead. So what's nice about Zuhnë is that with everything from the inside to the out being made of food grade T304 stainless steel, you're not going to have that problem. It's entirely lead free with products made in Germany and in Switzerland. When you purchase the stereo faucet, you also get the soap dispenser. This soap dispenser is quite awesome, as many are, but what I really like about this is the quality and the product that they give you to not only install, but then the washers that are underneath this create such a tight seal that, unlike other ones where they tend to loosen up over time, this one isn't going anywhere. And you simply pull this off, wiggle it off. See, I told you it was tight. You wiggle it off and then you fill it with your soap of choice. And you pop it back on and you're good to go. Oh, one other thing. Your sink comes with many accessories. So you get the drain racks underneath. It comes with your food basket to catch your food and residue. It also comes with your stopper on the drying side that you simply, if you want to clog it and stop the water, all you do is push down on it and we are good. You'll see I'll fill it up here and it'll hold the water. One quick pull and it'll release the water. All right, so my installation talk is gonna be real brief. Obviously, I'm not the one that installed it. My husband and our cabinet carpenter, they tag teamed on it to get this joker in. We traditionally had a drop-in sink that was at countertop level. With the Farmhouse, obviously you have to create space for it. So you have to cut into your cabinets and create a frame for it to sit on. This Farmhouse sink, they tend to be heavy, especially you have to factor in filling it with water, how heavy it will be. Your cabinet needs to be supportive enough to hold it. So what we did, and I'm going to give you a very, very high level overview of it, is that they went ahead and cut down into the cabinet here, cut that piece out, and then what you don't see underneath here is an actual frame. I will attempt to show you underneath here. This is underneath the cabinet, and so they built this frame and a ledge for it to sit on. That gives it its support. You can see it better on this side. And that is how they developed the support for the actual sink. I'm sure you can find on YouTube installations of Farmhouse sinks, so definitely refer you to that. It was a project well worth your time, or our time rather, and will be your time as well. Just for the final look of it, it is just beautiful. So definitely look into the other videos if you want more detail on how to install it. It does come with a template, so you know the dimensions and what you need to be cutting out, and then the surface area for your countertop as well. We also provide brackets and many, many tools with the sink for the ease of your installation. So if you look closely, you'll be able to see watermarks on my sink. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to clean your stainless steel sink, and then I'm gonna show you how to polish it. This is what you'll need. You'll need baking soda. You'll need vinegar. That's what you're gonna use to clean, with a microfiber cloth, and then for polishing, just coconut oil. So we're gonna get started. First thing you wanna do is take your racks out. All right, so now we have our sink. I like to take out my stoppers here and your basket. We'll put that aside and we'll clean that in a second as well. Start off by making sure we've got all the residue out of our sink. And once we do, we're going to take our baking soda, just sprinkle my baking soda all over. Make sure you get inside of your drain hole. You want to clean that as well. And then what you're going to do is get your vinegar and you're going to sprinkle it. You'll start to see it reacts with the baking soda. which is that's exactly what we want. That chemical reaction is going to give us a good, nice clean and disinfect our sink. So wet your microfiber cloth just a little bit and get to cleaning. You don't want to use anything abrasive. You want to preserve the finish of your stainless steel. We're not wanting to ruin it. We just want to give it a nice, good clean. So what this process does is obviously cleans it, get nice inside of your drain hole here. You want to go with the grain of your stainless steel. All right, so now we have cleaned our sink. Let's rinse it off. You want to make sure that you get all the baking soda residue off of your sink, because if not, you'll notice when it dries, you'll have like a white streak. It doesn't damage it. You can get it off, but just make sure that during this, you really give it a good rinse. Let's dry this up. You want to wipe with the grain of your stainless steel. Let's dry this up a little more. So you're going to grab some coconut oil. Any coconut oil will do. I've already melted it a little bit. You want to get a little bit of coconut oil on your rag. It does not take a lot, guys. See that little bit? I'm going to add just a couple more dabs, and that's all I'm going to need. Okay, so I'm going to work it into my rag good, and then watch that. You'll start to see the coconut oil being worked into the grain. Again, the direction of the grain. And before you know it, your watermarks are going to disappear. You want to work the coconut oil in until you don't see the coconut oil anymore. All right, so that is the inside of our sink. I'm gonna do just a quick wipe around my faucet here, my soap dispenser. All right, do you see any watermarks there? What we wanna do next is we want to polish the front of our sink. So same thing, work it in. And voila. Look how beautiful that is. You do the same for your racks here. I just give them a quick wash off with the baking soda and vinegar, clean them off, and then put them back in place. And there's your sink. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope this rundown of the Zuhnë sink, faucet, and soap dispenser really helped you out. If you have any questions of the products I showed today, or how we installed it, or how it's still doing today, and maintenance and cleaning, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and I do my best to get back to them as soon as possible. So really appreciate it, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.